Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Adobe Ring Ranch. As you just saw, I got my morning watering complete, and I did a quick maintenance check, and it seems like everything is looking good. There's just a few minor things that I'm going to have to address today, but nothing crazy. So let me flip around the camera and show you what I have in store today. So I have a couple of little maintenance jobs to get done today. The watermelons are going nuts, and basically all I need to do is keep tucking these back into the bed and overlapping them on top of each other so they don't sprawl out onto the ground. I also need to make sure that some of these leaves are far enough away from my pepper plants. I want them to shade out the ground, but I don't want them to shade out the pepper plants. So hopefully these pepper plants will get a little bit taller, and that won't be an issue. But as you can see, the watermelons are starting to come out, so I just basically have to push them in, and I'll address the pepper plant problem once I put the camera down, because I don't want to break any of the pepper plants, nor do I want to break any of the watermelon vines. The cantaloupes are going crazy. They are toppling out of the actual bed, which I'm going to allow them to do, and I'll keep the vines wrapped around the base of this raised bed. I'll probably use some metal stakes, little U-nails, to secure them to the ground, just to help them stay a little secure. I don't like the idea of vegetation crawling on the ground here, because I don't need any snakes hiding out, but I'll just be a little extra careful. I've stated in past videos how the honeydew melons are a lot slower to take off than the cantaloupe are. So I just noticed that these are starting to take off, which I'm pleased about, and I'm just going to make a mental note that I'm going to start honeydews a couple weeks after the cantaloupe, and see if that makes a difference next year. Here's another honeydew that was much smaller, about, 3-4 days ago, and it's definitely perked up. But coming around this side is another example of the cantaloupes that are doing extremely well, and I've got a lot of flowers on them already. Tomatoes are looking good. The side dressing of the fertilizer I did the other day greened them up nicely. I'm not looking for height, I'm just looking for greener foliage. I noticed the tomatillos are starting to get a little bit taller, so I may have to make sure that they're tied and secured to the pepper cages or the stakes that I do have in the center, but that's pretty easy. Onions are looking good. I'm probably going to give them another BT spray today, because it doesn't last that long, and I want to make sure that I keep all the bugs off. The cucumbers, I don't know why these are wilting. They just got a good drink, but I'm going to make sure that their little tendrils are up and secure here, and that way they can twist around the string. I may have to add a little more string to secure that up a little bit more. So I'm thinking everything in general looks pretty good. The little strawberry beds that I made. They got a good watering in today. Again, I'm not putting down any mulch until I get the plants and get the plants in the ground, because I'm not wasting the mulch. I'll have to remove it and dig the plants in. I did realize last night after doing this job that screening these from the birds would be a lot more difficult, because I have all of these individual little spots instead of like I originally wanted to have them all in one bed so I could put netting over them and one piece of netting without a problem. The way I've created it now, I've got all these little beds that I'm going to have to net individually. But hey, it's what it is, and I'll just deal with the fruits once I get them. I shouldn't jump the gun yet. I haven't even gotten the plants. The cantaloupe and honeydew on this side. Honeydew is definitely doing much better on this side, and it's going towards the fence, so I'm happy about that. This cantaloupe is going nuts, and it's also climbing up on the fence, but it's also climbing into this tomato, so I'm going to make sure all of these vines are pulled out of the tomato and secured to the fence line. So things are looking fairly good here. Got a nice big squash blossom here this morning. Pretty impressive. I see that the ants are having a field day on it, so if that's how they need to get pollinated, so be it. So in general, I'm pretty pleased with how things are looking this morning. No complaints, minor maintenance, everything's watered in. I'm not sure about my brassicas. Some of these cabbages I'll be able to harvest like the Savoy, but we have a week's worth of 90-degree temperatures, and I'm a little worried that the broccoli and cauliflower might start bolting on me, but we'll see. After the week of the 90s, we drop back down into the upper 70s, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so that's a wrap from the Adobe Ring Ranch today. It's time for Clint and I to go have lunch and let the little girls out in their pen and chill out for the rest of the afternoon. Everyone have a great day and a great rest of your week.